Well, hello, and welcome to another version of Heart to Heart. I'm John Kuert, the interim pastor at First Assembly, and we've been having these devotionals, which I hope are an encouragement and a blessing to you each day. Today, I'm taping this from the office at First Assembly, and I appreciate all those who helped to put this together for me so that I have a place to call home here at the church. So anyway, today I would like to talk to parents especially. I know a lot of parents are struggling these days because they have their kids home. They have to teach them, and it's just a whole added responsibility. So I just want to share some thoughts from Proverbs 22, and I hope it is a blessing to you today. Well, Mark Twain had a homey philosophy on how to raise children. And it went something like this: things run along pretty smoothly until your kid reaches 13. That's the time you need to stick him in a barrel, hammer the lid down nice and snug, and feed him through the knothole. And then, about the time he turns 16, plug up the knothole. As much as I admire the writings of the man, it doesn't sound to me like he knew very much about raising kids. I'm sure he wouldn't have done that anyway, but the point he was trying to make was that parenting can be really frustrating. Those of us who are parents would certainly agree that child rearing is demanding. It's very difficult, discouraging, and on certain occasions, very confusing. But it's not impossible, and it's worth every bit of the effort and sacrifice. As Sandy and I glance back over our shoulders and pick out the most important achievements of our past, nothing comes close to the joys of raising our children and now reaping the benefits. Hardly a day passes without both of us verbally giving God thanks for the family He has enabled us to have and enjoy. And when you toss in the grandkids, well, oops, I better not get me started there. But Proverbs 22:6, and I think a lot of you are probably familiar with this. And those of you who don't have children anymore, you can understand that I'm just concerned and want to encourage all those that are having the added responsibility of schooling their kids at home during this pandemic while the schools are closed. But anyway, Proverbs 22:6 says, it tells us where to begin as parents. It says, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he's old, he will not depart from it. What a great verse, but it's so often it's interpreted it's not interpreted in a balanced way. As parents look at that statement, they think, I know the way he should go. After all, I am the parent. I know what's right because I'm older and more mature. And because I know the way he should go, I'm going to see that he goes my way. Admittedly, that's a part of the process. We have to teach our children God's ways and instill faith and help them to formulate character and those values that are absolutes. But there's another meaning to this verse that's often overlooked. A literal interpretation of this verse reads like this: training up a child according to his way. What that means is that as parents, we need to recognize that each child is unique. And as parents, we need to discover their gifts and their talents and their temperament and interests, their physical qualities and abilities, and those characteristics of their personalities that God has given to them. And then it's our responsibility to help them along by encouraging and training and guiding them in the way they should go so they reach their full potential. The Amplified Bible helps to clarify this concept even better. It says, train up a child in the way he should go, and in keeping with his individual gift or bent, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. These are difficult days for parents, and there's a lot more to know than I can fit into this little devotional. But if you use this principle from Proverbs, it can help you lay a foundation for building good relationships with your children, and at the same time, helping them fulfill the purpose and plan of God for their lives. Well, God bless you this day, and I pray for each and every one of you parents, especially. And if you don't have children at home at this point, then pray for parents. And let this message speak to your heart to be able to lift up the parents in these days that are really difficult for us all as we are locked in. And pray that soon we will be opened up as a country and in our communities so that we can get out, and especially so that we can come to church again. So God bless you today. Hope you have a great day and a great week. God bless. Bye-bye.